Japanoblogers! Welcome to another episode of Cooking in the Kitchen in our tiny Japanese kitchen. Yes, I know. Today we're making a Gyudon recipe, which is part of the donburi family, which if you watch our last episode of Oyakudon, they are the same dish. So essentially something over rice. Today, since we're doing Gyudon, which is beef, the ingredients we will need are beef, 2 eggs, an onion, the magical 4 ingredients of sake, soy, mirin, and sugar, and dashi. And rice. I forgot about the rice. Right now we're waiting for the water to boil because we are going to be making an onsen egg. Now, just really quickly, there is a method of cooking this egg which is actually usually cooked in onsen or hot steam natural hot tubs. Since we don't have a hot tub, we're having to mimic that in a pot that has got warm water in it. What this is going to do is it's going to cook the egg, but it's not going to hard boil the egg, so it's not going to be a raw egg. The middle will still be slightly runny, and the whites are going to be very, very runny if we do this properly. So we're just going to wait for the water really quick. Okay, so our water's finished boiling. We're going to move it off the eye. Probably going to have to go into the sink for the moment. The joys of tiny, tiny kitchen. So into the water it goes. So now, 20 minutes, we're going to let these eggs sit in hot water. So let's start. Alright, so now, since we got the eggs going, we need to parboil the beef. All we need to do to parboil the beef is we need to heat up some water until it's hot, and we're going to stick the beef in until it loses its red color. Now while we're waiting for the water, really quick. The type of beef that we're using is shabu shabu beef. And it's really thinly sliced. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of fat on here. The other thing with this meat is it's really, really thinly cut. So parboiling the beef is only going to take like maybe a minute. You're just wanting to lose the red color and get rid of the stench of the raw meat. Now, if you're in America, we have cooked this in America before. It's not impossible to get this beef because you're not going to have shabu shabu beef. If you go to an Asian supermarket, which if you're in a big city, not a problem, you can probably find shabu shabu beef. We lived in an area that did not have an Asian supermarket. The closest one was about 3 hours away. How did we get around this? Essentially, the way we got around it is we would go to Ingles, our local supermarket, and we would actually find what was called breakfast steak. It is about yay big, and it's really, really thinly cut. So all we did was we would lay that out, and we would just cut it into the size strips that we wanted for the gyudon. If you can't get that, you should be able to get a large slice of very lean meat. You can freeze it, and then you can cut it as thin as you want. That way, you can make shabu shabu beef, if you can't find it. This is what it should look like. The water is going to look a little bit scummy and a little bit dirty, but that's fine. Now, to make sure you don't waste any beef, you definitely need to get in here and make sure that you get all the little bits and pieces out. We've pulled our beef out of the water. You can't do anything with that. Away it goes, down the drain. Quickly rinse this out. Alright. The only other main ingredient we are going to need for this dish is an onion. The big thing with this one is, the first time we ever made this, literally rotating the onion and doing this. We will put a link to the original video we watched in order to cook this, and the link in the description box down below. Now we are making our mixture to put the beef in. Again, the magical four of soy, sugar, sake, mirin. The recipe that we originally looked at called for about half of what we're putting in. So we'll put everything that we use down below or in our blog. So soy, sake, mirin, and sugar. All in. So all the ingredients are sizzling. In goes the meat. All you're doing here is making sure that the meat is covered in all of the juices. As you can see, it is all covered. Out we go. It's not gonna work. Turn the heat down. We've pulled the meat off the eye. Now goes in 200 milliliters of water, about a cup. And in there it is 1 teaspoon of dashi stock. So in it goes. Next, in go the onions. If you want to take the time beforehand to separate them, go ahead. I usually do it in there. So the onions are in. We need to get the water to, not a rolling boil, but a boil. When that's done, you're gonna lower the heat to low and then throw this on for 5 minutes. Now we wait. Eggs are done. Oh, they're done cooking. Okay, so here's the fun part. Now these have been cooking, and it's the same thing you'll actually do with vegetables. If you want the egg to stop cooking, into an ice bath. Now it doesn't have to be like completely ice, but the water has to be cold for it to stop the cooking process so you don't get a hard-boiled egg. Now we're just going to sit here and wait a few minutes and then we'll test it out. Carefully crack them on the side of the bowl and out. Perfect! Yay! And there you go. Alright, second egg. Carefully open. Boop! Alright. Now you can make perfect onsen tamago. Again, see? Metal's kind of firm, whites are running. We will show you what to do with these in just a minute. On to the beef. Hot. These are perfect. Alright, now, beef. One more time. Back into the pot. All you're doing now at this point is making sure that the beef is heated through. You're not cooking the beef. You've already coated the beef with the sauces. You're literally just heating the beef through. So now we have beef and onion and sauce all mingling together in here and staying warm and warming up until we serve. Okay, rice is done. Yay. Alright, now we serve. And the last little bit. Alright, now we're going to make a little divot in the middle. And in goes the egg. And here's what makes it an onsen tamago. Gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. You can garnish this dish any way you want to. As you can see, we've done it very plainly with onsen tamago. You can also have green onion on top, benishoga, which is pickled ginger. It's the really bright pink ginger. Or, as I like on top, sesame seeds. You can do plain, like this. You can do black sesame seeds, toasted sesame seeds, whatever type of sesame seeds you want. And if we had any, I would be putting shichimi pepper. I think that's how you say it. 7 spice pepper that's really popular here in Japan. Now, let's pick everything up. Time to taste. Oishii. So as you can see, making gyudon is actually not that complicated. You could even do it in America. So, I hope you guys try this at home and be prepared for the next cooking at home with the Japanoblog team. We'll see you guys later. Jamate!